You get stale.
Popcorn?
Popcorn.
Popcorn.
You forget about things like stale.
Popcorn.
Popcorn. Stale popcorn.
Popcorn. Pop.
This is the
Stale.
Popcorn.
Howdy, partner. Welcome back to the Stale Popcorn Podcast. I'm your host, Steven, and with me, as always, is my co-host, Christopher.
Hello, Steven. It's good to see you. How are you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. How are you doing, buddy?
I'm doing just fine.
Very
Just
good.
came in the airport. Mighty fine airport you got here.
I understood that reference.
Thank you.
I get it. I get it now. Well, Chris, we got quite the show for folks. There's timestamps below if you want to take a jaunt, skip around, be my guest. We got news from me, pal?
I got one for you.
Mm-hmm.
You seen this trailer for the long walk or the walk or something about walking?
Yeah. A Stephen King movie, right?
Christopher walking, yes. I guess once you stop walking in the trailer, it says you got to go 3 miles per hour. If you go below, you get popped in the head.
What?
You not seen the trailer?
I've seen the trailer, but are theaters like putting people on treadmills now, or?
Oh, how'd you know?
You kind of.
I was telling the plot of the story.
Oh, okay.
Or of the book, or the movie, I guess. Maybe the book, I assume. But they're actually, since you kind of spoiled it, Lionsgate is holding a screening of The Long Walk, where you need to walk on a treadmill faster than 3 miles per hour for the whole movie. If you stop, you'll be escorted out of the theater, and you can't watch the rest of the film.
So not getting shot in the head.
Who knows what escort means for them?
Yeah, read that fine print.
Yeah, or maybe you turn into an escort. They're like, sorry, you signed it. You just because you didn't understand it, but now you're ours.
Is that something you would do, Christopher?
I think it'd be fun to try, but
Yeah.
I don't even know if I'd make it past the trailers, if I'm being honest.
Me too, yeah. That sounds kind of fun, though. I feel like a fun theater
It'd be
experience.
a fun thing.
Yeah.
But how about you? You got any news, bud?
Yeah, did you hear Will Smith sucks now?
What does he suck?
At everything, I guess.
Oh, all right. Like what?
I guess just being a normal human, he's getting a lot of backlash, a lot of flack.
Oh.
Have you seen in the news cycle lately? You could say he's not having a Baja blast, if you know what I mean.
Baja slap.
Oh, yes. It all started. He came out with a new song. Well, started before that when he slapped Chris Rock, and his career just kind of trickled past, since then.
Has he been in any movies since?
Oh, I don't know about that. He's trying to relaunch his music career, and it's not going well at all.
Who would have thought a man in his 50s going back to rap wouldn't go as well?
It's not really even rap. He did like a freestyle that everyone made fun of that felt bad for him.
And even though I'm an action star, sometimes I'ma act bizarre.
But now he's doing this song. He asked himself, he's like, how do I solidify in people's minds that I'm not gay?
Oh.
He's like, I got to write a song about how not gay I am. It's this song. He goes like, I like pretty girls. I like them a lot.
Not
the
the
girls.
boys, just the girls.
Just to clarify, not the boys.
Yeah.
I like girls and not the boys. So it's
What does Frank say?
We do not diddle kids.
Kids.
Definitely do not diddle kids. Yeah, exactly.
This is probably, gotta pay the troll toll to get inside that boy's hole. Gotta pay the troll toll to get in.
Yeah. Same vibes, Christopher. He's been going around on tour. He had a concert in London. He's doing his best, trying to get jiggy with it again. And the crowd is just not having it. It looks like every one of them would rather be reading a book at home than be at this little concert. And it's just no fun for anyone. And so there's that happened. But his most recent misstep is he has been accused of using artificial intelligence to generate his crowd at his latest concert.
Did he learn nothing from his previous film?
I guess not. It's hard to get through that thick skull of old Will Smith there, but...
Yeah, Will Smith. Can AI write a symphony?
Got him. No, you should look it up. Look up Will Smith AI crowd and tell me what you think. If you look at this, it does look off. It's him, singing his crappy song. I guess it's not crappy. It's a song. But it's him singing and it intercuts with all these different images of his crowd. It does look weird. It looks like you can see the hands are a little off, with all those things. People are saying, oh, he's used AI to generate this huge crowd. But other sources, other theories have said it's not a fully generated image of these people. What they think Will Smith has done is take the image of these pictures of the crowd and then used AI to like make it, make it move, make the crowd look, like that. And so that's what people are thinking. Either way, it's not a great look because it looks really weird, right?
Who hasn't used AI to fake a crowd here?
I feel bad for the guy.
He kind of brought a lot of this on himself here.
He did. But, I got something up my sleeve if you'll indulge me.
All right, roll it up. Pull it out.
Here we
Twist
go. Here it is. Glenn's Corner, where I'm sitting in the corner looking at nothing but a picture of Glenn. Glenn Powell will never play James Bond for an extremely obvious reason. So recently, our boy Glenn was asked, "Hey, Glenn, you should play old James, boy." And what do you think his response was?
I'm guessing probably he's going to be, I'm American, I'm not British.
Took the words right out of my mouth, PJ. He said, I'm Texan. A Texan should not play James Bond.
Not even American, he's Texan.
More specifically, yes. He said, my family and I joke around. I can play Jimmy Bond, but I should not be playing James Bond. Get an authentic Brit for that job. That's who belongs in the tuxedo. Truer words, Christopher. Truer words are never spoken. What they need to do is create an American James Bond. New Indiana Jones, but not Indiana Jones.
They could have like a theme song that goes dun 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 dun.
All right. You got me there. He was poised to be the next Ethan Hunt, too.
Ethan Hunk.
Chris, I got some new questions from the listeners here. I put up on the Instagram. I said, ask us anything for this week's episode. And I got a new treasure trove, if you'll indulge me.
Where's my treasure chest?
I want my treasure chest. I want it.
Very good. So workshopping the name. If you have a suggestion for this segment, let us know in the comments. You got anything off the top of your head?
Well, stale questions. Questions
corner. Questions. Why you got questions for me?
Questions that start with a K. We could do like a questions corner kamikaze. No, I mean what?
We'll workshop it. All right. First one up from the Meandering Movie Podcast. Good friends of the show. Check them out.
2 questions, 1 cup. Continue. All right. Sorry.
They said, what's been your favorite horror movie of 2025 so far? Go.
Oh, horror. Probably Weapons.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say, well.
You've seen a lot more than I have.
I think if I'm going the one that probably scared me the most, or not that it's like I was more on the edge of my seat, was definitely
Bring Her Back.
Yeah, that's the one. I was like, I can't remember the name. That one, because to me, Weapons wasn't super horror.
It's more of a thriller.
It was more thriller. 28 years later was also good, but it wasn't
more of a thriller, yeah.
So I'm going to say Bring Her Back as far as that it's pretty good. It's tense.
Yeah.
So I'm saying that. How about you, Steve?
Good choice. I haven't seen that one, but I've heard nothing but good things. Of the ones we've seen, I'd probably say Weapons and then close second Sinners. And those two, they're not really horror in the traditional sense, I guess, but close as I'm going to come. But Meandering Movie Podcast. Whoa. Meandering Movie Podcast, if you're listening, pose the question back to you. I want to hear on your next episode what your favorite horror movies are, and I look forward to hearing your answers.
Sure.
Next question, Chris. This one comes from Dallas Goes to the Movies Instagram. Check him out. He's got a fun channel. He said, what's the best movie to eat McDonald's breakfast to?
Probably, what was that one? Super Size Me?
Ooh, that's a great answer,
just
Christopher.
To really just put yourself down and just hard look in the mirror about how much of a slob you are, how you're dying, and
a real eat along.
Yeah, I assume you're eating it at the actual high class restaurant here.
Oh yeah, got your iPad set up.
Put your iPad. Don't use AirPods or anything. Have it playing so everyone. And then you could just like, if you go every morning, just eat whatever he eats, and they can really connect here.
Oh yeah. Be one with what's his name, Jared? No, wrong Jared.
Yeah, Jared Fogle.
What's his name? Tom.
Jeremy.
That sounds right.
Yeah,
Jeremy.
Kevin Bacon?
Oh.
I don't remember.
Here's what you do, Chris. There's 2 avenues you could go on, in my opinion. Choose a feel-good movie, one that makes you feel good and warm on the inside to counteract the inevitable bubble gut that you're going to get. The bubble gut and hot snakes. So I'm thinking like a Ferris Bueller or maybe a 7 Pounds kind of feel-good.
Is that a feel-good one?
I think it's a feel-good movie.
I've never seen it, but
You never
someone
seen
told me
7
about. I mean, you'll probably lose 7 pounds after eating that McDonald's
7 pounds in, 7 pounds out kind of thing. Yeah. Or the other route you go in, you watch something that's equally detrimental to your gut as it is to your mind.
So you're saying if you get that fillet of fish, you're watching Requiem for a Dream.
It's just like a really awful movie to make you feel like your body and mind as horrible as it could be.
Eden Lake.
Or Megalopolis comes to mind too.
Oh, yeah.
Just something that screams, I love McDonald's.
Yeah. McDonald's tastes best while wearing a dress.
Or another eat-a-thon possibility is Return of the King. Just that scene with Denethor, though.
Oh, yeah. Can you sing, Master Hobbit?
Yeah.
That's a good one. Just, A-B repeat that. And
Yeah.
each time you bite, just time it perfectly with that. That's not a bad idea, Steve. You're kind of making me crave some Denethor and some McDs.
All right, next one. This one is this one specifically for Chris from Butt Chugger 3000 says, "What?"
Okay.
Why are you gay?
Oh, well, it's not why, it's when.
Oh,
And
comes
who.
out.
And
You get flare-ups, huh?
Where? I don't know, man. I've been asking myself the same question for 30 years.
2 questions from Joebob Jones. And he says, how many beans can Mr. Steven fit up his nose? And to that, I say, depends on how good your manners are.
How big your
Pocketbook is. That's the answer. That's a definitive answer there. And then his next question is, what's the best, worst movie you've ever seen? Something that's so terrible that transforms it into greatness. Great with an 8.
That's good. That's a good one.
That's a good question.
Trying to because there's some movies that are kind of purposely bad and it's fun. So I'm not counting those. Like, you ever seen Velocipastor?
No. Pastor, that's a velociraptor?
It's exactly that, actually.
That just sounds like a fun time.
It is a fun time, but you could tell they're purposely being goofy. But I'm thinking like Wicker Man with Nick Cage.
That's the one I said, Christopher.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's super funny and weird, but you could tell like the director. I mean, I've seen some of his other movies where it's just like he's going for it and it's just hilarious.
Yeah.
That one's got a lot of good lines.
A lot of good
quotes.
lines.
Also, Jason X. You seen that?
Oh, yes. I watched it with you.
That's a good one. I'm sure it's not that serious, but I don't think they meant for it to be as
silly as it is.
Silly and funny as it is.
Yeah.
So I think I'm going to go either of those.
Good answers. Great answers, Christopher. I had the Wicker Man as mine.
Wicker Man. All right.
Yeah. A lot of it for the nostalgia, too. Great times watching that movie.
What's in your bag? You got a shark or something?
Great movie. Great movie.
And you're the biggest liar of them all. I am warning you. You tell me another and I'll rescue myself. That is a promise, Miss...
Rose. Sister Rose.
Of course. Another plant. Rose.
Show that to your girl. See what she thinks of you afterwards. Moving on, Christopher. I got a question for you.
Okay.
Have you been watching anything lately? Watching anything good?
I've been seeing quite a bit, actually, Steve.
Yeah?
Pull up a chair.
Okay.
We've still been on that Smallville grind.
Somebody save me.
Perfect. And a couple episodes that stood in my memory here. So a common theme, every episode is kind of, you got the same type of, it hits the same beats, hits the same points, where there's always some villain from Kryptonite. Clark almost dies from Kryptonite, but then somehow saves him, and then he almost gets caught. Like someone's a little suspicious. They're acting suspicious, but never really caught. It's like every 3 or 4, it's like Lex. Somehow Lex is about to die, and Clark mysteriously saves him. So this one, I think, is just over the top. He's up high on a balcony, and the guy is like, shoots him, and he's falling off the balcony, and then Clark runs in just at the nick of time, and it's kind of a Quicksilver X-Men, what is it, Days of Future Past? Or slow-mo. So he just runs in, he's like jogging fast, and he like pushes a couch, so the couch goes underneath Lex, and then he runs upstairs, punches the guy that shot him, so he gets knocked out, super speeds out the door, and then goes to present time. He's like jogs in like, oh, hey, as like, Lex falls perfectly on the couch and the guy upstairs is knocked out. Oh, what's going on here, buddy? It's happened before. There'll be times where he like holds 3 people and pulls them up to safety with like one hand while holding the other, like Captain America in that helicopter. And Lex will be like, how did you do that? And he's like, oh, adrenaline, I guess, with like a cheeky little smile. This one, I was just like, all right, buddy. Lex, if you really can't, like, because he's always suspicious, but he's not like certain.
He doesn't connect the dots.
But I'm like, buddy, how do you not? You got to know by now, buddy. But so that was pretty funny. And then another episode, the plot, it's one of my favorites so far. So basically, it starts off some random guy. His mom's sick in the hospital, Steve. And she says, put me out of my misery.
She a chain smoker?
Yeah, I think so.
Pull the plug.
Yes. And so he's like, okay, mommy. And then Daenerys Targaryen's with the pillow. He's like smothering her. And then the nurses come in and they're like, can't be doing that.
Hey, I don't think you're allowed to do that here.
And so I think he falls out a window or something. I don't remember. I'm sure he falls and rolls in kryptonite or something. But later on, he comes back with his powers. His powers are whoever he touches, they just disintegrate. And his thought is like, my mission now is just to go to old people's homes for old people that are about to die, and I'm just going to put them out of their misery. So he's just going around like ERs and hospitals of people that are like, I'm ready to give it up here. And he touches them and then they die.
Let me ask you, does he have a Walkman playing that Transformers song? You got the touch.
The climax is when Whitney, he's Lana's boyfriend at the time, his dad's sick. Yeah, villain, I don't remember his name. We'll call him Tom here. I guess I won't say Tom because that's Tom's name. We'll say Tim. Tim. He's like, oh, did someone say your dad's sick here? Let me, and he's running to the hospital. And he gets there the same time Whitney's there. And he's like, Whitney, he's trying to say his last goodbyes. I love you, Dad. I wasn't a good son. I'm sorry. I love you. And he's like, well, he's going to be in a better place. All right. In a few seconds. Just so you stay over there, buddy. And then Clark comes in at the last second, saves the dad. And then Tim, he's like, I guess his mom didn't actually die in the beginning. He's like, your mom's still alive. And he's like, what? I've been killing all these people for nothing, I guess.
For no reason.
So what does he do? He just touches his hands together and then he disintegrates and dies. Which I'm like, you've gone like a week or so without ever touching
You never
yourself?
washed your hands?
No, apparently not.
Oof.
And that's how it ends. And I was like, oh, fun.
That does sound fun.
And then I seen a few flicks, Steve. Shawty's like a melody in my head, but I can't keep broke. Got me singing like, and I'm every day like my iPod
stuck on replay.
Yeah, exactly. You got it.
Replay? Or that whole thing is the name of the movie.
Yeah, it's a long title. It's called Relay. It's got that one. I'm gonna take a guess. He's a Middle Easterner, maybe somewhere in Asia. Not Chinese. You know what I'm talking about? He's
You're
the villain
describing
from the
half
first.
of the world here.
Yeah. I'm trying to cover my bases here. I'm going to say Pakistani, maybe. He's the villain from the first Venom.
Oh,
he's also
yes.
Nightcrawler.
Yeah.
He's in that Drummond movie where he's deaf.
Yeah.
What are we saying here? It was like close on Middle Eastern, Paki. What are we thinking?
Yeah, that's safe to say. Riz Ahmed. Yeah, sure.
He is have you seen a trailer for this? You heard of this? So it's got him and it's got the girl from Baby Driver.
Lily James.
Yes. He's a middleman. So when people have dirt on a company and the company's trying to take him out and he's basically the one to like mediate. So it's like, here, I'll get you your documents back, but you got to leave this person alone. So, but he keeps enough so that they have blackmail. So basically protecting this person, but he's kind of working for both. But he's got a very peculiar set of rules. He don't break them for anyone because he's got to be safe. He's anonymous here. And so the movie starts out, it's a pretty quick, like 1:30 or so. And it's actually really engaging because you're like, oh, this is kind of fun. You're seeing how he's like talking anonymously to them and the other people. And, oh, go to this place here. mail this here, and he's tricking all these people, and you're like, oh, this is actually a lot better than I thought it'd be. And then about halfway through, there's like a little thing that clicked in my head. I was like, are they going to do some twist? Like, are they going to do what I think they're going to do? Like, and then I'm like, no, that'd be dumb. That'd ruin the movie. And then I just pushed it aside. And then 25 minutes later, they do that exact twist. I'm like, are you kidding me? You just ruined what was actually a fun movie. And the last act, I'm just like, what? Whose idea was this? I won't say what it is, obviously, because it's the twist. But
it ruined it for you.
It just ruined everything for me. Because first 2/3 of the movie is like a good 7.5. Because I'm like, this is fun, engaging, and then the end just ruins it. So I'm going down to 5.5.
Okay.
So I wouldn't recommend. It had a lot of potential and it was fun, but it ruined it.
That's too bad.
And I seen another movie, Mystery Monday. Eden, you heard of this?
Is this with Daniel Bruhl and they're like stuck on an island, or they like want to live remotely? I've only heard about it because I saw some memes about it.
Oh, great cast. Him, Sydney Sweeney, Ana de Armas, Jude Law, Vanessa Kirby, that one guy from All Quiet on the Western Front.
Still being quiet.
So what do you think this movie's about? I guess you kind of knew what it's about.
I just saw like a bit of the trailer. Some folks want to live remote, like off the grid, right? And then there's another group of people who want to live off the grid too, but like they're like, just stay on your part of the off the grid section and I'll stay on my part of the off the grid section. Then ideas converge.
It takes place based off a true story, Steve. It's
Didn't
around
know
World War II, and you got, at first it's Jude Law and Vanessa Kirby. They're on the Galapagos Islands. They're all got the island to themselves, and he's writing letters to the newspaper, and the people like know about it. And so then it starts off with Sydney Sweeney and her husband, that one Civil War guy, whatever you said his name was. And they go there. And then later on, Ana de Armas and some others. So you got 3 groups on this island. They start bickering. What's going to happen? I knew nothing about this movie going in. It was just a Mystery Monday. But I remember hearing Sydney Sweeney and Ana de Armas were in a movie together. And I was not expecting it to be this kind of movie, because it's just like a drama survival, I guess, kind of film. It keeps you engaged enough that you'll keep watching, but it's not ever exciting. It's like whatever the bare minimum where I'm like, I guess I'll keep watching. Yeah, it never really picks up for me. Yeah, it was just right in that sweet spot. But to its credit afterwards, because it was based off a true story, I was more interested and I was looking up more details. Like, oh, how accurate is this? And it's one of those, like, after you're like kind of thinking about it, I was like, oh, it's better, I guess. It gets better after I watch. But as I'm watching, I'm like, this isn't much. I don't know if this is making sense to you here.
No, yeah, it is.
So I gave that a 6.
Okay, fair enough.
I wouldn't necessarily recommend, but it wasn't bad.
Just probably would never want to watch it again. Yeah, fair enough.
And I got one more for you, Steve. Ni Ja 2. How'd you know?
You started with Ni, and I was like, well, this can only go one direction, really.
Fair enough. It came in my theater, so I actually watched the first one right before, just so I'd know what all this hype's about.
Nerd.
So I seen the first, and then I see the second, and the first one's more of a kid's movie, which I kind of thought this was, because I'm like, it's like a kid on the poster. And the first one, yeah, is more childish, but it's still good. I liked it. But this one's more teenage.
Violent?
I feel like this one's is very violent. It's not like super bloody or anything like
still
that.
A cartoon, right?
But yeah, still a cartoon, but a lot more action. There's actually some really good action in wars, but more, you got a lot more people dying, a lot more sadness. It was good. And I think it's one of the rare where the sequel's better than the first.
Okay.
Because I thought this was a clear step up from the first, but I still like the first.
Yeah.
It's very anime, and I can only do so much anime. I like that fighting in anime, but the constant anger and dialogue where he's like, I will kill you. I'll avenge you.
Yeah, the overacting, yeah.
Yeah, just a lot of that where I'm like, all right. And the movie's like 2.5 hours long almost, which that's a little too much of that for me. So those would be my only cons, but it's a good story. If you like the first, you like this one. It's better. Had a lot more action than the first. So I'm going to give that like a 7.5. If you're into anime, it's kind of gives me a Attack on Titan vibe.
Okay. This one was the one that like was one of the most successful, made like $1 billion or something, right?
Yeah.
Is it worth that, or is it just they got a home crowd advantage?
No, they definitely got the home crowd. I think if I was like 10, 11 watching this, like it would be my favorite movie for like a year. So I would watch it like once a week type of a thing. It'd be like that. And like me, I'll probably never watch it again, but I could see the appeal to watch it. And I'm sure it's based off some pretty popular book or something.
Yeah, manga or something, yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't say it's the best cartoon or anything. No
Fair
wild robot. But that's all I got, Steve. How about you? You been watching anything?
Chris, I finished the It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia season.
Hey, so did I.
Oh, it's so good, Chris. Very
so
good.
sunny.
Very, very tasteful comedy, I'd say.
Yes.
A short season, 8 episodes, I think, in total.
Sure.
And it's noticeable. If you go through, all the other seasons have like 20 episodes or so. And so this one, it feels abrupt, but what they lack in quantity, I feel they make up for in quality. Did I say that right?
I wasn't listening, but I'm sure it was fine.
You know what I'm trying to say.
It was good.
It was
a lot.
Not a lot, but good. And they do a kind of 2.5 episode story arc with Frank going on The Bachelor, The Golden Bachelor. And for every guy who's had to been roped into watching The Bachelor for your girl, these episodes are for you. Because it was great. I thought it was hilarious. They do just a parody of The Golden Bachelor with Frank, and it's very good. It's very funny. And one of my favorite things actually this season is Dennis. The running gag is you see him unhinged. And I think this past season, he's been the most unhinged or close to it because he does this monologue towards one of the episodes. And you're like, my goodness, this is a tape for a Joker or something. Like, it's brilliant. It's hilarious and brilliant. Just when I thought the gang lost their saver, they still got it, man. If they keep churning these out, even if it's small seasons like this, I'll keep watching them. I think fans like us who've been around for years, if they keep doing it, we'll keep watching it. So I loved it.
Because I think last season was the one they like go to Ireland or something. I remember not really. Like they're still fine, but this definitely seemed to step up since the last few seasons.
Yeah.
There was a couple where it felt like prime, like season 7 stuff where I really liked the ambulance one where they're EMTs.
Yeah, they're eating the hot peppers.
I like that one. Yeah, they're microdosing on the peppers, and I like the Bachelor ones as well. I put it on for my wife because she's a Bachelor douche herself. I think she laughed maybe once or twice, but she literally said, I don't know why you like this show. Like she was just like, did not. All right, my bad.
I'm rethinking my life choice here.
Yeah. And I liked the cake one.
Oh my goodness, yes. That was brilliant.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Oh man, that was a good one. There's a lot of good moments in this season that I'll look up and fondly watch after again. But that's all I've been watching, buddy old pal. But do you want to dive into the main course of this episode?
Let's dive in.
We're talking a movie called Caught Stealing from director Darren Aronofsky. A bit of a departure from his normal repertoire, if you will, Christopher.
Yeah. Because, he did the, Requiem for a Dream and
The Whale, Black Swan.
The Fountain.
Mother exclamation mark. He's known
The Wrestler.
For... Yes. He's known for more kind of deeper, intense, kind of dark, psychological movies. This one, star-studded cast, I'd say. You got Austin Butler. You got Zoe Kravitz. You got Matt Smith. You got Vincent D'Onofrio, Lee Shriver, Regina King, Bad Bunny's in there for some reason.
Oh, that's Bad Bunny? I thought he looked familiar.
He's in Happy Gilmore, too.
Gilmore. That's all I remember.
He plays that one pop singer in real life.
Yeah, I liked sugar. Need sugar.
Yeah, and water. So this movie takes place in the 90s, 93 or 98.
98, I think.
You got Austin Butler. He was an up-and-coming, promising, almost made it to the MLB.
Yeah. Baseball,
Cracker Jacks, baseball.
All right.
A series of events happen. He gets in a car accident and makes it so he can't be playing no baseball no more. Then decides to move out to New York. He's a bartender. He's got a girl, Zoe. When asked by his rambunctious neighbor, Matt Smith, who's a cockney British man, a punk rocker, bruv, he said, can you watch my cat while I go visit my dad in London? Boy, just a can of shenanigans, robberies, violence ensue. And that's where we're thrust into this story. Christopher, what'd you think of it?
I thought it was good.
Yeah.
Better than I thought it'd be.
Yeah.
I thought it was good action, quick to the point.
Mm-hmm.
If you're into those kind of quick action, don't mind a good amount of violence, go for it.
Yeah.
It's fun. I'd probably give it a 7.5.
Hey, you took my score. Yeah, I thought it was pretty good too. It's a pretty good time. Nice, short, sweet, to the point. I don't know if you need to rush out to theaters. You can catch it on streaming if you're like sitting there wondering what to watch one night. Watch this one if you see it. Pretty good.
Yeah.
I'd say if you like any kind of Guy Ritchie or it's described as like a dark comedy, thriller, crime, whatever. So if you like those kind of movies, then put it on, baby girl. Anyway, spoiler alerts. Cons, you got them?
I didn't really care for the twist. The cop lady, she's actually working for the bad guys. Whereas like, you could see that coming, didn't really add anything. And even her character, for whatever reason, I wasn't liking it. Wasn't into it. And then the other twist where it's the Jewish, the rabbis, and they actually killed the girl. And I'm like, all right. The twists were pretty predictable.
The first one, I knew something was up when they're in the police station. She said, let's go for a walk, whatever. I was like, And then the second one where you're like, oh, well, who killed Zoe Kravitz? We still don't know. And I'm like, who could have possibly killed her? Literally, the only two guys left. And then also when Austin Butler's like, put on your seatbelt, and they're like, no. I was like, okay, I see where this is going. Turns out, mirror image of when he accidentally killed his friend through the car, killed those two rabbis, getting revenge. But yeah, a con I had was I think it tries to balance too many tones and doesn't always do it as successfully as it thinks it is. Yeah, it's described as a dark comedy thriller, and maybe you had a different experience. My theater was maybe 20% full and felt alone in the theater because nobody laughed at anything. And it was awkward because there were times in the movie where like it pauses. It does a Marvel where it tells the joke and it pauses for like 3 seconds for people to
Waiting
laugh.
for it. Yeah.
And I'm like, nobody's really laughing, It wasn't like laugh out loud moments. It was like one of those. That's the most anyone ever got. It's not a huge con for me. It just was a bit of a false advertising as well on the part of the trailer because it was marketed as like this more quick, witty comedy, like, funny. I don't know, more upbeat than it was. I don't know. It got sad real quick and then it tried to be funny the next second, or in the same second where it's like really dramatically sad. It's like, here's a quick joke. I'm like, well, wait a second. Can we breathe on that for half a minute?
Yeah.
So it doesn't always do it that well, but minor con. It didn't break the movie for me. It's still a fun time.
You kind of think it would be like your standard action, but this one,
kind of crime. Yeah.
It was surprising when the girlfriend dies because I'm like,
yeah, there's stakes.
At first, I'm like, I was mad. I'm like, oh, that's kind of messed up. They just killed the girlfriend, And then, like, as the movie goes and more people die, you're like, oh, it's one of these movies. So I like these kind of ones where more stakes, like you said. Picks up pretty quick. I don't actually have the runtime, but it didn't seem like a
hour 47, I think.
So good, quick, to the point. Yeah, I liked the rabbis. I thought they were fun. It was Sabretooth and Sugar.
Yeah, back in New York City again, he finds himself.
It's just like an entertaining movie. There wasn't really too many lulls to me.
Yeah, it did its job. It's not meant to be this huge blockbuster, set up for a sequel, whatever. It's based on a book. And from what I read online, it's pretty truthful, pretty accurate to the book, which I can appreciate. Yeah, it's just a simple, engaging, pretty entertaining story. I will say, I think the strongest aspect of this is Austin and his butler, both of them running around. He plays a really kind of tortured hero who you really want to see win. And when you do see him win, it's great. He goes through all this stuff and he's battling demons and getting over his trauma, and it's good. And that's the thing of it. And then you got the lemons, and it's good. Yep.
All right.
Comment if you know that reference. I don't even think Chris knows that reference.
I don't know what it is, but it's good.
And Mac's a rat. Anyway, what else you got?
I think that's mainly what I got. Like, it's not a run to the theaters. I'll watch a bunch, but it's one I can easily see myself watching in like 2 years again. Throw something on here.
Was your favorite character the sugar and water?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough. I feel like they could have been in there more. They were fun characters. I feel like somebody watched Little Rascals, and that scene when the two rabbis walk into the bank, you remember that? And they're like, I could make a couple of standout characters in this. That's what they are. They're those two characters, but with guns.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a good movie. I don't know what else there is.
Yeah, I think that's all I got.
Well, if you're still listening, thank you so much, Big Die. We salute you. Thank you so much for listening.
Thank you.
Yeah, subscribe, follow us, email us, staypopcornpod@gmail.com. Comment on anything, follow us, blah, blah, blah. What else you got, Chris?
That's all I got. But thanks for listening. Have a good
like
week.
stale.
Bye.
Popcorn, stale popcorn.
Popcorn. Pop, 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 pop.
This is the
Stale popcorn.
Popcorn.